Over the weekend, Janine and I rented a couple of big motorcycles and explored the canyons and mountains around Boulder, Colorado, including the famous peak-to-peak highway that joins two 10,000-foot towns. Our first leg was along the Central City Parkway, Janine on her Yamaha Bolt and me following on a Harley street glide. It was a quick climb into the heritage mountain town of Central City, a quaint and pleasant place famous for its old opera house. From Central City, Highway 119 took us further into the high mountains to the 10,000-foot high Old Dutch settlement of Netherland, where we stopped for a snack at Beaver Creek. Netherland marks the official start of the peak-to-peak highway, at the north end of which is Estes Park, yet another 10,000-foot high town. Rain and hail and generally cold, awful weather caught up to us before we were halfway to Estes Park. So we diverted down Mary Lake Road and took shelter at the Wayfinder Diner, where we warmed up with lots and lots of hot coffee. As is the way of Colorado, 30 minutes later it was sunny and warm and the streets of Estes Park were suddenly crowded with tourists. From there we headed out of the mountains, past Estes Lake, and along the very scenic North St. Vrain Canyon, for a quick stop at Lyons and back to Longmont. The next day, we headed back into the mountains along the South St. Vrain Canyon, which was absolutely stunning. Our goal was to go back to a site we had glimpsed the previous day, but were too cold and wet to stop for. But this day was warm and sunny when we arrived at St. Catherine Chapel on the Rock, which simply has to be the most stunning mountain church in the world. From there, we rode the peak-to-peak highway again to the Brainerd Lake Recreation Area, where we sweet-talked the ranger into letting us in without a reservation. We were yet again back at 10,000 feet for yet another gorgeous view of the lake and glaciers beyond. We rode back down along the cliff edge, and this time turned left at Netherland for the Boulder Canyon. Yet another stunning ride down off the mountains and back to Longmont. I'll leave you with a few pictures of the amazing ride.